Breaking news, when Gervonta trainer Calvin Ford revealed that they want to fight Devin Haney next. Shortly after, Devin Haney responded with, quote, "I believe it when Al reach out. He knows who to call." End of the quote. Additionally, when it came to the reports of Gervonta Davis trainer Calvin Ford saying a fight contract for Devin Haney to face Tank is coming, I reached out to Bill Haney, the father and the trainer of Devin Haney, the CEO of DHP, where I asked them, have they reached out to you? Bill Haney responded, as you guys could see on the screen, "Nobody reached out about shit. I'm right here waiting by my cell phone and my email." Well, there you go. We all know Devin Haney and Bill Haney want the fight. They said it right there. So let's hope Gervonta Davis wants the same. It ain't no secret. When it came to the Ryan Garcia fight, Gervonta called him out, and he made sure he reached out to Ryan to make the fight happen. However, when it comes to Devin Haney, Gervonta haven't said much. Matter of fact, he haven't said anything when it came to fighting Devin Haney. After he knocked out Ryan Garcia, Gervonta responded to fighting Devin Haney next by saying, Devin Haney has a tough fight coming up. He has to get past Lomachenko first. And now that Devin Haney beat Lomachenko, Gervonta is quiet. However, like Devin Haney pointed out, when Gervonta had Hector and Ryan Garcia fights scheduled, he was screaming out Devin Haney's name, saying he's gonna fight him next. But that same energy is not here today when they are both available, which is a bad look on Gervonta Davis' behalf. We already know Gervonta disactivated his mandatory when it came to fighting Devin Haney. He told the WBA that if they order him to fight Devin Haney, then he's going to go another direction and vacate the WBA belt. So let's hope Gervonta doesn't repeat turning down an undisputed fight again. As we all could see, the time is now. Both Gervonta and Devin Haney are coming off their biggest victories of their careers. They both fight at 135. If Gervonta really want to fight Devin Haney at 135, then the time is now, because later on, the fight is only going to happen at 140. A lot of different people also made the excuses that Devin Haney is with ESPN, which is a different network than Showtime. Well, that excuse is out of the window. We all know Devin Haney is now a free agent. He could fight Gervonta on his own network, Showtime. In fact, Devin Haney even worked with Showtime before. They already have a working relationship. Therefore, there is no excuses to be made right now. Gervonta is Devin Haney mandatory, and really, he don't even need the mandatory position to make the fight happen. Devin Haney will fight him anyway, with or without the mandatory. All Gervonta has to do is enter the negotiations table, like he promised the fans he would. So the fans are going to keep Gervonta accountable. And we all know Devin Haney's team is going to keep Gervonta Davis' team accountable. Bill Haney is going to be on Gervonta team's neck when it comes to everything they say if they don't follow up. Bill Haney always keep them receipts, so no matter how you put it, it's definitely going to be a bad look, a terrible look on Gervonta Davis' behalf if his team don't send Devin Haney anything after they said they are going to draft out a contract and send it his way soon. Really, from this point on, Gervonta can't move forward without contacting Devin Haney's team in order to make the fight. Tank just can't announce a Pitbull Cruz rematch all of a sudden without contacting Devin Haney's team first and doing everything possible to make that fight come to fruition, especially if you factor in, at the moment in time, Devin Haney is by far the biggest fight for Gervonta Davis. In fact, Gervonta versus Devin Haney is the biggest fight in boxing. We talking about the face of boxing, Gervonta going up against the undisputed king, one of the biggest faces in the sport of boxing, Devin Haney. So the fight makes sense. And if it makes sense, it makes a whole lot of dollars for everyone involved. This is the ultimate legacy and money fight. It don't get bigger and better than this fight right here. I noticed a lot of people on my last video had a problem when I said the fight between Gervonta and Devin Haney is a 50-50 fight. It seems like after the Lomachenko fight, the public believes Tank is going to knock out Devin Haney. I'm talking about a ratio of 90% to 10% believe Tank is going to knock out Devin Haney. since Lomachenko was able to connect with a lot of clean punches. However, they don't realize that styles make fights, and Devin Haney fought a different style against Lomachenko. He took the fight to Lomachenko, but he's not going to do that against Gervonta. I mean, don't get me wrong. Devin is still going to have to stand his ground against Gervonta and get his respect, but he's not going to be as aggressive nor take as many risks like he did against Lomachenko. That's first of all. Second of all, Lomachenko is a tougher opponent and a better opponent than anyone Gervonta fought. So we don't know how Gervonta and Shakur are going to look against Lomachenko. Me personally, I think Tank knocks out Lomachenko to the body, but if he don't, he's going to be in trouble in the later rounds. Likewise for Shakur. I think Shakur could pull off a Lomachenko fight, but in the later rounds, I want to see how Shakur Stevenson gas tank is going to look against Lomachenko. If Shakur don't have Loma under control, I see Lomachenko giving Shakur Stevenson more problems than he gave Devin Haney. I mean, it's a fact. Shakur nor Gervonta have fought a guy that's as good as Lomachenko. Lomachenko is on another level compared to all of the fighters Gervonta and Shakur fought. So we don't know how they're going to look against someone as good as Lomachenko. Lomachenko is like Durant. He's the best at losing. He's going to lose, but in a good fashion. Additionally, the biased commentators, they did a great job manipulating and brainwashing the public to believing the fight was actually closer than what it was. Like Gervonta trainer said, Kenny Ellis said, Lomachenko only won 2 rounds clear. Outside of that, he pretty much lost every other round. You can't give Loma more than 3 rounds. After he said that, I went and got a pen and a paper. I rewatched the fight without paying attention to the biased commentary, just more so paying attention to the fight and scoring it. After scoring every round separately like it's the only round of the fight, I came up with a score of 10 rounds to 2 in favor of Devin Haney. Outside of the 10th and 11th round, Lomachenko really lost any other round. You have to give Lomachenko a round outside of the 10th and 11th round. He did not win any rounds outside of those 2. He had moments, he was competitive in the rounds, but he did not win the rounds. That's the problem. Just because Loma had a moment or 2, they automatically gave the round to Lomachenko, while ignoring all of the work Devin Haney did consistently throughout the entire round. Devin Haney outdid Lomachenko in every round outside of the 10th and 11th round. Even the 10th round, that was a 60-40 round for Lomachenko. Devin Haney was still competitive in that round. It wasn't like how the commentators made it seem like Lomachenko killed Devin Haney. Therefore, if anything, the judges did try to rob Devin Haney since they gave every close round to Lomachenko, regardless if he won it or not. As long he was competitive in the round, as long he had a moment or 2, they gave him the round anyways. Even then, Devin Haney still clearly won unanimously. Last but not least, they said Devin Haney doesn't have any power. All he has is a jab. All he do is run. He doesn't have a chin. Well, all of these narratives got debunked against Lomachenko because Devin Haney hurt Lomachenko. Devin Haney landed the jab all night and the right hand all night long to the body and the head. Devin Haney ran forward, not backward. He was the aggressor in the fight. And we all saw Lomachenko connect clean. And we all know Lomachenko, he could hit. He knocked out fighters cold before. But when he connected with them same punches on Devin Haney ate all of them punches for breakfast. Lomachenko never hurt Devin Haney to the point where he had him wobbled or anything of that sort, regardless of the biased commentary that made it seem that way. Devin Haney ate the punches every single time and kept marching forward. Even during Lomachenko's best round, in the 11th round, Devin Haney won the last minute of that round. Therefore, if Devin Haney did look like food, the way old media and the fans make it seem like, then how come Gervonta Davis, the hardest hitter of them all, the hardest hitter in the sport of boxing, is not knocking on Devin Haney's door? He's not rushing to fight Devin Haney. We all can agree Gervonta had a different energy to fight Ryan than he does today when it comes to fighting Devin Haney. I mean, he hardly mentions Devin Haney, while he kept mentioning Ryan Garcia's name. Why is that when the price is higher for Devin Haney? When it's for undisputed? When that fight is for the pound-for-pound #1 king supremacy? The answer is simple. Gervonta sees way more problems than flaws when it comes to fighting Devin Haney, as far as how difficult the fight is going to be. At the end of the day, skill recognizes skill. Regardless of what the fans say, Gervonta sees a different story than the fans do. But one thing for sure and two things for certain, Gervonta will turn himself into the man who cried wolf if he does not follow up with what he said and fight Devin Haney next. Therefore, to everyone in the comment section, if you disagree with any of the facts I mentioned with your biased opinion, then point out the timestamp exactly of what I said that you disagree with. I challenge you to. If you can't, then hold this capital L and move on. Let the whole absolute truth burn your emotional soul. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Think that fight with Ryan Garcia happens at the end of the year?
I don't know. Now they begging for the fight. I don't know if I want to fight the winner of these people over here. This during the 4th, during the 5th.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to fight these people over here, so he might go have to hold on. Just know that the winner, they can come see me. Tell them I said it. So y'all gonna be watching, because everybody watch me. And just to put it out there, Devin, he's an email champ. He's an email champ. He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt. How is that? Did that ever happen in boxing anymore? And he's talking crazy. And he still got, like, come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out my contract. Let's make the fight happen, since you was wanting to talk crazy. Let's do that. I want to fight you if you win. Devin Haney.
A few moments later.
Tank Davis tweet before the fight, going into the fight, if you win, why don't we get together? How do you feel about that?
Well, we haven't heard much about that after the fight, so we don't know if he changed his mind or what.
It's really no even like he might as well throw that shit in the trash. It's not even real. It's not even a belt, so he might as well just throw that shit in the trash because it's pointless.
So, but he is your mandatory right now.
He could be my mandatory.
He could be.
He's not my mandatory.
What could mean?
If he want it, then he could get it.
Oh,
he
so
could become
so if
my
he wanted
mandatory.
to be your mandatory,
he could push. Yeah, he could push for it.
And you would accept that fight right now.
Come on now. I said 2 fights that I want. Loma and
Tank, set this shit up, man. Let me call. I'm in Texas people. They got to figure this shit out.
Say they're going to do this. They're going to do it. It's based on which one want to make what. Then the rest of them figure it out. You with me?
Absolutely.
So that's the problem we have to deal with.
Well. Then I think that the best thing is then I wait and hear from you next. Then
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's us sitting up here talking. You hear me, Coach Calvin. I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
After that,
I'll wait. Like I said, I'll wait. This is what I wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear whether it was live or whether it was jive. You know what I'm saying?
Tank don't never call nobody out. He said national TV. Devin.
Well, we can't listen. Well, we can't get around you because we got all the belts and we didn't lock the door. We can't mandate the fight, you guys, but you guys can mandate the fight to make the fight happen next.
The WBC was making Devin one of Tank's mandatory.
How are we gonna do that?
I don't know.
Wait. You said they was. Is Tank? Yeah. Is Tank in the WBC?
No, I think it was WBO. No. And one of them sanctioning bodies, they talk about making Devin Tank's mandatory.
You mean make Tank Devin's mandatory?
Right, correct.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait to hear from you.
No, I'll wait too. I want to see how this shit play out because this what happens.
Several months later.
If you want to fight, set it up. You know, you can get him right. You can get in touch with him, right? If you want to fight, just tell him set it up after the Ryan fight, and that's what it is. And that's what tell to Devin and his dad. That's what I said. That's what I said. Let's tell them that be prepared. Make sure they keep running.
They're gonna make
sure they keep running because after these first two, oh man, I'm coming straight at. I'm telling you.